face locked onto the phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.
Hello guys, it is Gate of Theories and we are doing our end of year video. Now you've just seen a montage of all of our videos from 2017, so now we're going to talk about how on earth 2017 has been for us, and halfway through the video I will pass on to the other person from Gate of Theories. Anyway, let's get straight on with the video. So let's start at the beginning of the year with January. In January, we had 5,130 views altogether, and the month started off well for the time, not really well for now, with 250 views on the first day, but on the last day it didn't seem to do very well and it had dropped to 110 views. However, we did end up releasing several videos that are now doing really well, such as the Pixar Theory 2017, which now has 1.9k views, and Who is the Villain of Frozen 2, which now has over 700 views. Now let's move on to February. Now, in this month, we got a lot less views than January, but of course you've got to remember that February has a lot less days than January, so we only ended up getting 4,472 views altogether. Now the month started off okay with getting 130 views on the first day, but then it grew to the last day to have 165 views. Not the best month ever. Its highest day got 249 views. But in February, we did release 2 videos that now have over 1,000 views, which are the top 10 things Megan has done that are evil and the Sony Pictures Animation Studios theory. And the other videos that we have released on it now are in the 700 to 800 view range, such as Are Nora and Pony Related? So it might have been a bad month, but we still released some good videos. And then we also released some very bad videos, like What Started Valentine's Day, which has only got 28 views. It hasn't even reached 50 views, which is very disappointing. Now let's move on to March. Now, March got in total 5,571 views altogether, and the month started off with 130 views a day, and then it grew to the end to getting 250 views a day, and its highest day got 344 views, and the videos that we released weren't very good ones. The highest video that has the most views today has only got 127 views, and that is Elsa Caused the Shipwreck, so it might have been a good month for views, but not a good month for videos. April, on the other hand, did a lot better for videos, and it got in total 5,667 views. It started off with getting 217 views a day to finishing with 267 views a day, so it's gradually getting higher, and the highest day that it ever had was 274 views, which was a much better month than March. It has 3 videos now with over 500 views today, and 6 videos with over 100 views. And its highest video has 991 views, and that is Elsa is related to Jack Frost. Now let's move on to the month that literally changed Gate of Theories forever. Now, at first we thought that the month of May was just a normal month, and it was. It got 5,855 views altogether, and it started off with getting 290 views a day, and then at the end it sort of stayed the same with 211 views a day, and its highest day got 294 views. But what May did was it released 4 videos that now have over 100 views, and May released our most popular videos today, which is Toothless and Alpha, our most popular video, that now has over 35,000 views. But at the time it was only getting around like 100 views, and it stayed like that for a bit. But later on in the year it started getting extremely big, but we'll explain about that later. And we also released our second most popular video, which is Tracy Beaker Returns and the Dumping Ground Then and Now, that had over 17,000 views. And it then got taken down in September, but we'll explain more about that later. So May was sort of a big month for us. We then move on to our last month that we're going to talk about before I hand you over to the other person on Gate of Theories. Now, June was the month before the big events started happening in Gate of Theories. Now, July, which we'll explain later, got so many views, and June was just the start of that. June ended up getting 2,000 views more than May did, and it got 7,836 views altogether. But June did start off with a pretty poor start, only getting 198 views a day compared to May's 290 views a day. But by the end of it, June had gone a lot up, with getting 379 views a day. Its highest day got 492 views, and we'd never even seen that figure before happening on one day, so this was really big for us. And we've released 4 videos in June that now have over 100 views, and 3 out of the 4 have over 500 views. And its highest video today has 1.2k views, and that is Our Corpse Bride, Frank Weenie, and The Night Before Christmas, all connected. And then after June, it got July, and July was an extremely big month for Gate of Theories. But now I'm going to say goodbye now, and we're going to move on to the other person from Gate of Theories.
So, July was an absolute crazy month. It pretty much doubled the amount of views we got in June, with over 15,000 in total. On the first day of this month we got over 500 views as well, which was crazy. The last day of the month saw 585 views, and our highest day saw over 600 views. This was the first time we'd ever done this in a day, so it was an absolute crazy month in terms of views. We'd never seen anything like it, and at the time this was our biggest month ever, and to be honest, we thought it probably was going to be the biggest month ever for a good while, but obviously it did get better. 4 of the videos we created in July now have over 100 views, including the special we did for 1 year of Gate of Theories, which we celebrated, which was the Ultimate Timeline Theory, which now has over 2,000 views, which is crazy, especially considering it's a 26-minute video, and we didn't think people would watch 26 minutes of us talking about an Ultimate Timeline Theory 2,000 times. But you have, so thank you for that. Moving on to August, it just kept getting better for us. August is now our 3rd biggest month ever and had over 21,000 views. This was the first time we managed to get over 20,000 views, which is a milestone to hit for us, and we were so pleased to do so. The first day of August started off with 639 views, which is an incredible amount when you think of the start of the year, where we were struggling to get, 200 views. On the last day of August, we had 764 days, with our highest day getting over 800 views. That is crazy amount, considering, when we started this channel, 800 views was like a third of a month. And it's crazy amount of views to be thinking, and it just kept getting better. August was the month where the Tracy Beaker videos got really big for us. The Tracy Beaker Then and Now we did, and we also started releasing more Tracy Beaker videos to do with it, like top 5 meanest care workers and stuff like that, and they were getting between 100 to 2,000 views. So the views were just racking up in August for us. And to be honest, it was a really good month, and again, like July, we didn't think it could get any better, but it did, moving into September. September is our biggest month ever with a whopping 32,000 plus views. Yeah, nearly 33,000 views. We had 32,987 views in September, which is a crazy amount because that's more than we got the entire first half year we did, which was of 2016. We didn't get anywhere near that many views, and we got it in a month, which was crazy. Our first day in September saw us get 748 views, and our biggest day in September saw us get over 2,000 views. We got 2,092 views in a day. That's mind-blowing, especially now seeing the state Game Series is in. 2,092 views in a day, that's like 2 weeks now we're working at, or at the start of the year that was like half a month's worth, and we got that in a day. September was crazy for us. September also saw us see loads of subscribers come to the channel. I think we had over 100 new subscribers to the channel, and we were so thankful for that. It's a crazy amount, especially considering it took us over 7 months to get our first 100 subscribers. And in September, we were just banging them with those subscribers coming left, right, and centre. It was a crazy month to us to witness. For half of September, the Tracy Beaker videos were getting loads and loads of views. And then our biggest video at the time, Tracy Beaker Then and Now, had hit 17,000, was our biggest view. But something happened in the middle of the month. Suddenly, the BBC took the video down for, to be honest, no reason. And I can't think why. If any of you can you tell us in the field section below? Because we used pictures and we moulded pictures. It was more of a collage. There was no video clips in it, but the BBC took it down for copyright reasons and completely banned it, and we got a copyright strike. Now, we would have appealed, but had we got it wrong, obviously you have to go through a legal case if you appeal. Secondly, your channel can get taken down if you appeal wrong, and we didn't really have the amount of subscribers that if it did go wrong, the channel wouldn't exist and we wouldn't really be able to start again, and the year's hard work we'd done would go out the window. And then a couple of days later, another one of the Tracy Beaker videos got took down, so we decided to take down the rest of the videos just in case, because as you know, if you get 3 copyright strikes, like big ones like we had, your channel can get taken down. So we decided to take down the rest of the BBC videos. The only one left is an outnumbered video and a new one which we released, and the time is a review, Doctor Who review Christmas video, which we did this year, because the copyright strikes have disappeared since then, but we stopped doing BBC videos then, which was a big shame because a lot of you subscribed because of the BBC videos we did. We personally loved some of the BBC shows. We now have a bit of a different opinion working on videos like that, and now we can't make them because they were one of our favourite videos to do, and we did like promoting them, and they were getting lots of views, and a lot of you tuned in for that, so it was a big disappointment for us, but there's not much we can do. So that's the reason we don't tend to do BBC videos anymore, because they have a real strict copyright policy, which none of the other film companies seem to have. I mean, you can put clips in of like Disney films and you'll get away with it fine, you can still make money on it, they're alright, they just want you to free advertise. But any BBC stuff you've got to be really careful for. And so we'd recommend, if you're going to make BBC videos, make sure you do it really securely and safely, because you could end up like us. And I mean, we did take down, which was the equivalent of like 25,000 views, which is a lot considering the size of the channel we are. 25,000 views is the difference between, well, it's a big difference. And subscribers, if we had kept doing BBC videos, I reckon we still would have been getting bigger and bigger and probably would have hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. But it didn't matter because that's just how things went down. However, the second half of September did carry on, keep getting loads and loads of views, because Toothless is an alpha video suddenly took off. For a video that had pretty much been dormant, I think it had only just got over 100 views, suddenly started getting like hundreds of thousands of views a day and became our top video with 35,000 views, which was really good, which then moves us into October. October is our second biggest month ever with just over 22,000 views, but it could have been more. We had the carry on and the end burst of the Toothless as an alpha video. It got really big because it was suggested on another big video another big YouTuber did, which got over 100,000 views. We saw the backlash of those views onto it, and once it got to about 34,000, the views suddenly dropped. So we saw the start of the month getting like 1,000 views a day to suddenly 200 views by the end of the month, which was a bit disheartening because we just lost all the Tracy Beaker videos last month, and then we lost our biggest video, so we were back down to basically square one again and had to work hard through October into November to try and get it back up to the big sum we had before, to try and get back to where we were, but we're working on that still. In October as well, we did try the same strategy. We used the Tracy Beaker video to release more videos like it, but the How to Train a Dragon videos just didn't really take off. I think they were in the 100 to 200 mark at the minute, which obviously isn't quite the same as the Tracy Beaker ones, but we did try and start, but it just also didn't work. Moving on to November. November saw a real big drop. It was the first time in a while that we'd seen our views drop to just under 10,000 views. We only managed to accumulate just over 9,000 views this month, and we saw the days go for about 200 to 300 views a day, which when you think about getting 2,000 views in a day at the end of September to drop into 200, that's like you've gone down by what? You've divided by 10. That's a lot gone, but we carried on, and we did hit a big milestone in November, which was crazy. We did manage to get our 500th subscriber, which is insane to us, because at the start of the year we had 100, we now have 500. We now have over 600, which is awesome reviews, and we're so thankful for that. But to hit 500 was such a milestone to hit. And then we hit December, where we're still carrying on at the same pace. We're currently just over 7,000 views for the month, but there's still a few more days to go, and hopefully this video will get some views. But it's been a good month, but we're trying to work back again, and hopefully we'll progress into the new year, getting lots and lots of more views. We have made loads of videos in December though, a lot of bonus videos like a Star Wars review and a Doctor Who review, which was a bonus video. And for 2018 we're hoping to make more good quality videos. We're also hoping to make longer videos, because we used to make a lot of 2-minute videos, which isn't really enough. We're going to try and output content of over 10 minutes a lot of the time when we can, obviously, because 10-minute videos do take a while. And if you tune in, that would be awesome. Thank you everyone who has subscribed this year, everyone who has watched the video this year. It's been crazy, and hopefully 2018 will be even better. Our aim for 2018 is to get over that 1,000 subscriber hump. So hopefully you can join us on that journey. So from all of us here at Game Theories, thanks for an amazing 2017. Here's to 2018.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.